What's up, everyone? Welcome into the Five Stripe TV studios. I'm Grant, your host. And we have the match preview for the Five Stripes v Columbus Crew tomorrow night at Bobby Dodd. We're going to get into that, but first things first, I want to give a special shout out to every single person who came out on Wednesday night for the first Open Cup match at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. We got the job done against the Charleston Battery, our affiliate, and it wasn't the prettiest game. We know it wasn't the prettiest game, but the most important takeaway from that game is not only the fact that Joseph is back and he's scoring goals, but our fans are willing to show up under any circumstance. It's pouring rain. The rain is coming down. It's storming. The sky's lit up. A huge rain delay, 2.5 hour rain delay. And the fans were still there. The fans are marching around the stadium, sitting on top of concession stands. I mean, just truly epic. A night that no one's going to forget. And we got a win. So, forget the play on the field. It wasn't the prettiest. We got the job done. The fans came out and showed up and showed out as usual. Par for the course at this point in time. So, a kudos to all the fans. Everyone deserves a round of applause. And let's figure out how we're going to beat the Columbus Crew. So, the question of the day, how do we beat the Crew? And who are we going to pick in the starting 11? The Crew are coming off a loss to Cincy in Open Cup play. They lost 1-0 to Cincy in front of 25,000 fans. My word, what a crowd. And they're coming off a loss to the Colorado. So, they're not necessarily in the best form, even though they got a win against Seattle before that loss to Colorado. They're not necessarily in the best form. 2 back-to-back losses, kind of like us. And so, the question is, how do we get the job done? How do we get the job done this week? And we're going to have a tough task because Meram and Ola Kamara are coming in with 8 goals apiece. You've got Federico Higuain. He's on 6. I mean, you have them bending in the goals, that trifecta of players right there. So how do we slow them down? Well, I'm not Tata, but of course I have my opinion. And I'll take you through my 1 through 11, see if we can get it figured out. And of course in goal, you know it's the main man, Alec Cannon from Decatur, Georgia. So far, so good this season. A couple of hiccups here and there, but Guzan's not ready. And we're not going to play any of the backups, clearly. So, Can gets another start. At left back, we're going to go with Greg Garza. Congratulations on the newborn. The baby looks absolutely beautiful, and to see the pictures, gorgeous. So, congratulations on that. And I know the baby will be on your mind, so score a couple goals on tomorrow. Center backs, we're going to go with the pairing who we've used all the time. We're going to go with LGP and Captain Parkhurst. Hopefully, both of them can have a better game than they had last time. Last time, it wasn't good, if we're being honest. Couldn't find them for half the game. All we saw them doing is running backwards. And we know Cap came out early and Anton came in. So, hopefully they rebound from that game. At right back, I've called for it 2 weeks in a row, and I'll call for it again. I want to change that right back. I'd like to see Bloom in there and give him a start. I anticipate Mears is going to play, but I'd like to see Bloom get another start. I thought he did good in his other start, and so I'd like to see him again. So, me, ideally, I'd play a 4-3-3. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. It looks like it's going to be another 4-2-3-1. So, we're going to keep the pairing the same. Lorenowitz and Carmona in the middle. Frequently, they've been our best players. I mean, the work Lorenowitz does when he has to drop into the back line to getting forward, the work Carmona does where he oftentimes sets the press, it can't be beaten. So we need these two to have a huge game, especially to limit Higuain as he fills in the 10 position in the hole. So we need them to have a great game. If they don't, it could be a rough one. On the wings, I'm going to go with Gressel on the right. He looked good when he came on the other night. And he's looked good for like the last month. He's been playing well. He's a fan favorite. Put Gressel Mini on the right. Leave him there. This is where my other change comes in. On the left, I'm going with Tito. Put Tito on the wing. Put him back on the wing. And hopefully he can break in sort of like how he did against... he got goal number 2 against New York City. So hopefully the same thing, coming from the left side, curl the ball into the far post. So I put Tito on the left wing. In the 10 position, I know he played 90 the other day, but hey man, we need to win, and we need to win in the worst way. So Miguel, he goes into the 10 spot, and the main man's back, put Joseph up top. Even if he can't play the whole 90 minutes, put Joseph back in up top. You have Kratz who can come in, who's had some minutes. You have Yamil who can come in, who's had some minutes. Unfortunately, we're going to be missing Kenwin, who picked up an injury on international duty. I'm so against international duty, it's not even funny. Because it's claimed Kenwin, it's claimed Joseph. So, these international breaks, you have to hold your breath every single one. And Peterson's out again. So, no Peterson. Peterson's been out for too damn long as far as I'm concerned. I mean, we've seen him only 3 games. Last game we saw him and he scored a goal. And we haven't seen him since. So we need Jacob Peterson to get back here because he's looked good when he played in those first couple games. But that's my 1 through 11. And hopefully the Five Stripes get it done. Prediction, we've scored goals at home. We scored 4 against Chicago. We scored 3 against New York City. We've scored 4 against Houston. So this game I'm predicting goals again. Five Stripes take it 3-2. Let's go, boys. Anyway, remember to follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, and follow us here. Subscribe. Five Stripe TV.